Welcome to another Henna Hot Tip with Jody Beachcombers. So we don't always have to work with super thin lines. And I find that new henna artists especially really focus on wanting to get the thinnest line possible, but the thinnest line possible isn't helping your henna. In fact, it might be doing you a disservice. So this is a cone that is rolled open. So the opening is the size of a straight pin. A very thin line, as you can see. And there's nothing wrong with a thin line, but it is a little more limiting when we're talking about size of the design. Because not all of your designs need to be super small and dainty. Especially if you're doing a design along these lines. The ratio of negative space to your line here is just not terribly attractive. Now let's do the same thing with a cone that's been opened with a nice big opening. So this one, you can see much thicker line here. I love a big juicy henna line. Look how big I can make those so quickly and easily. But where this really shines is in these kinds of designs. So much more attractive line to open space ratio. And if I want to make this even thicker using like some line thickness variation with a nice thick opening, nice big cone opening, you can really get some beautiful dynamic changes in your line weight. Much easier than you can with a smaller opening in your cone. So, don't necessarily focus on trying to get the smallest possible line. There is something to be said for a big, juicy henna line. There we go. Hopefully this was helpful, and you consider opening your henna practice and what you like in a henna design to include these bigger, fatter lines. It doesn't always have to be dainty. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next month with another Henna Hot Tip.